Hi guys, Charles here. The book of Revelation explained very easily. The first four seals of the book of Revelation is the horsemen. They have been traveling, pestilences has been happening, diseases, famines, and wars, and brothers against brothers. That's been happening. And if you overlay the first four trumpets, it tells you what has been happening and how it's happening and stuff. It gives it more of a understanding of it. The seven trumpets overlays the seven seals. And the trumpets explain better what the seals are. So if you go into the fifth seal, you'll see missiles. That John explains that what he saw was a missile. Go through all that and see what I said earlier. I'm not going to go into it now. But it explains everything he saw is what he could relate to back in his time. The sixth seal is the Battle of Gog and Magog. And that's when Israel is invaded by a 200 million man army. And then the seventh seal is the Battle of Armageddon, when Jesus returns and the seven vials are released upon the beast. The last vial is hailstones that comes out of the sky and hits him in the head. And that is his way of destroying the beast. Now I'm going to overlay a little more in there too. Babylon. Babylon was in the beginning with Nebuchadnezzar. The head of gold was Babylon. The silver, or the of arms and thigh, or arms and chest, was silver. Babylon was included in that, but it was way bigger. It always included Jerusalem. Then the third was Alexander. Alexander had included Babylon and Jerusalem. It was gigantic compared to the other two before him on this statue. Now the next part of the statue was Rome. Rome came in, but they never controlled Babylon. They never even got close to Babylon, but they did control Jerusalem for a bit. So that fell by the wayside with the Romans. Now the next one was the Persian Empire. It lasted over 1,000 years. It was the greatest and biggest ever in the history of Babylon. Babylon was gigantic with Jerusalem and all around. And they controlled Jerusalem. Now, if you look now, who controls Jerusalem? The Jews. Now, who is surrounding them? Babylon. It is the biggest it's ever been in the history of Babylon. Look at all the Muslims of all the land they control. Even though they're not united as one yet, they have control of the Middle East. And that is the promised land. And that's what God, or Jesus, is coming back to take over and get the earth ready so the Father can come out of heaven and we all can have eternal life that is a gift from God that he gives to us, and we can live with the Father. And after that, he'll show us. So it's pretty simple, the book of Revelation. So there's one other part too, Babylon. Babylon is overtaken twice in Revelation. First, he is compassionate, the harlot, which is Israel. And it says so, it's in Jerusalem. The second time is the big Babylon, when he comes back at Armageddon. So it's pretty simple, you just put it all in order. Food for thought.